Soul family, the thing about the homosexual agenda and the transgender agenda that's being pushed by these European slave owners and these reptilians and draconian demons who control a matrix in the Western countries that's ran by white supremacy. Let me tell you something. These female studs and female dykes, they don't act with this fake masculinity because of a fatherless home. Because I know a lot of female studs and female dykes that have a father and a mother in the home, and they still go towards this indoctrinated homosexual feminist agenda to act like an indoctrinated masculine man in a female body. Is due to the media indoctrination, soul family, because a lot of these female studs and female dykes in USA, Canada, United Kingdom, and all these other Western countries that's controlled by white supremacy media, a lot of these females who act like a man and thinking that it's through toxic masculinity, far as like doing things that's being shown on mainstream music videos, bro. It's sad. It's very sad, ultra sad. And I'm gonna repeat that. A lot of these female studs and female dykes that act like a fake man, due to the indoctrination influence of these mainstream music videos in the Western countries, that's controlled by European influence, it really got these manly acting females so corrupted. Because there's females who are very, very woman-like, who had fatherless homes, who grew up in the Caribbean and African countries, and they still act like a woman naturally. So it has nothing to do with the fatherless home, bro. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you this right now. It has a lot to do with the media influence, because media influence in African and Caribbean countries, there's no homosexual, transgender agendas being pushed to the women to have fake masculinity, and they don't act like a woman. That's only in the Western countries like United Kingdom, USA, Canada, Mexico, Latin America, all these Western countries that's controlled by white supremacy is the only places where, in Europe, European countries and Western countries is the only place you're going to see a lot of these female studs and female dykes of any ethnicity group have this fake masculinity about them due to the mainstream music video influence from the white supremacy media in the Western countries. That's all controlled by these European slave owners, man. This is all facts. Especially if you go to places in USA like Louisiana, you'll see a lot of female dykes and female studs in Louisiana. You'll see a lot of them. They act with this fake masculinity due to the mainstream media. These are all facts. Right? There's New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Bastrop, Louisiana, Monroe, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, Bossier City, Louisiana, Alexandria, Louisiana, Lake Charles, Louisiana. All the fucking cities in Louisiana, including all the rest of the states in the south of USA, is heavily controlled by white supremacy media. A lot of those female studs and female dykes in those southern states in USA, they are heavily influenced by the white supremacy demon media of the homosexual agenda and transgender agenda that's being pushed by these evil white supremacy slave owners and the reptilians and the draconians out there, soul family. So yeah, it has nothing to do with fatherless homes. Not at all. That's all I'm gonna say.
All verse rising, my soul family. Now, this topic is going to be about the transgender homosexual agenda of why many women in the Western white supremacy countries are acting manly, which is fake indoctrinated masculinity in the matrix ways of the white supremacy slave owners. You see, you got female assistant coaches for basketball be female studs. It's really wild out here. And it's the transgender agenda and homosexual agenda, which is why many women in Western white supremacy countries are acting manly, which is fake indoctrinated masculinity in matrix ways. In the African Caribbean countries, there's no such thing as a manly acting female, since media is not poison out there like it is in these European, Western colonized white supremacy countries. And I can say no Middle Eastern woman has ever acted masculine unless she grew up in USA and got a hold of the homosexual culture made by those European white supremacy slave owners. Hashtag modern day slavery. This stuff is insane. Because females acting manly is not due to no fatherless home. It's due to the mainstream feminist agenda and the homosexual transgender agenda. Why you think the White House literally has homosexual transgender flags flying all over the White House? Because they're trying to get a lot of females to go transgender and also have a lot of females act like a fake man with fake masculinity. This stuff is so damn sad. And I'm going to go back to this status right here so you all can get it. I'm pretty sure, like, why you thinking USA? You see a lot of female studs, right? It'd be a lot of female studs on these basketball teams, right? It's a lot of female studs on these basketball teams, right? A lot of them be assistant coaches, a head coach, might be a player on the team. Why is that? It's because of the homosexual transgender agenda by these European slave owners. Just like in slavery, a European white woman, a European white slave master woman had literally raped a melanated woman slave to go pass on these homosexual traumas to generation. That's why we have so many homosexual transgender women that be acting this fake indoctrinated masculinity in the matrix ways in these Western countries like USA and United Kingdom and Canada, for example. If you go to a Caribbean country, an African country, or any countries where homosexuality and transgender is not accepted, you'll see real women acting like actual women and not try to be on no female stud, female dyke, like, fake indoctrinated masculinity ways, man. Like, this stuff is insane, bro. This is the reason why a lot of individuals are leaving USA, leaving United Kingdom, leaving Canada, and leaving every Western country, because homosexual and transgender agendas is being pushed by these European white slave owners and these reptilians and these draconians. Like, literally, man, the whole homosexual transgender thing, my soul family, that started with the European pilgrims and slavery. Those European slave owners, they was the first people to be homosexual and fucking causing this damn transgender thing, man. It's sad. It's so sad, soul family. Because a lot of melanated people, we not on that transgender and homosexual agenda. We never been on that since we existed. Because if you look at melanated pharaohs, melanated empresses, they was all heterosexual. Okay? Like, and also another thing, real masculinity is not like acting like a toxic person. That's what a lot of these homosexual agendas that's being pushed on these females in USA, in Canada, and United Kingdom have failed to go with. Because a lot of females who act like a man, they act like an indoctrinated toxic man based on the homosexual agenda that's being pushed by these evil ass European slave owners that's at the White House, and the damn evil slave owners that's above these White House people. Like, seriously. Like, this is all facts. This is all super facts. And like, man, bro, this homosexual agenda and transgender agenda, it really needs to be put to an end. It needs to be stopped for real. That's all I'm gonna say for now.